You hit rock bottom. That's okay. You love collecting rocks. They're shiny. Rock bottom, on the other hand, is dark and cold and surprisingly peaceful. You can curl up in bed and believe the world doesn't exist until you're ready to face it. You know how Christians say it doesn't matter if you don't believe in God because He believes in you. Perhaps you can suspend your belief in the existence of the outside world, but the world believes in you regardless. God, what a load of bullshit. You really think the ecosystem your plastic consumption destroys wishes you were around? The fresh water you take from the earth, the carbon footprint you leave behind, the habitats you destroy, the imbalance, filth, toxic waste you produce? Nothing. And no one needs you here. In fact, objectively, things would start getting better without you. If humanity wipes itself off the face of the earth in a nuclear fallout, the earth would not care. It would finally start to get better. There have to be less of us, so why not take the badge of honor? 96% of the mammal mass on the planet is humans, and the rest is mostly the cattle we breed so we can kill it and eat it. We are entirely too many. It doesn't mean anything for a couple of us to end it. Abnormal growth is cancerous anyways. The only thing that's different from embracing non-existence and a noble sacrifice is that the latter is born of war and violence, while the former is pacifist. Now, you'd think that if you moved back in with your parents, ate real meals instead of a stale baguette for dinner, and didn't risk the threat of homelessness, that you'd be happier. But not really. There was this experimental minefield that Michael Stevens performed where they determined that people would rather bring pain upon themselves via electrocution than be bored. Part of this is the need to impose our willingness onto the world. That's at least what Dostoevsky is talking about in Notes from Underground. His whole point is that human beings are inherently irrational, and that the utopian ideal that if everyone just acted rationally and scientifically that there would be no more suffering does not account for the human strive for pain. This pain is not entirely meaningless either. It's what propels self-awareness and satisfies our desire for exertion of free will, which is oftentimes greater than our desire for comfort and pleasure. It does lead me to wonder, though, is this resistance to comfort, rejection of an environment with relatively higher survival rates, rejection of safety, food, shelter, the death drive? The death drive. An innate, unconscious desire for self-destruction, tension reduction, and return to an inanimate state. I think I'm going to end it. I have fully exhausted all avenues of existential fulfillment. I think I'm going to make my final amends with everybody.
Can you please talk to me about it? Don't you think it's because you're at the place that you're at is why you're feeling this way? Why don't you go to... I'm sure you'll feel less worse if you do.
I've started feeling suicidal there too since I started feeling at home. Canada has assisted suicide. It's not immoral.
Well, the ethics of assisted suicide varies.
I've read the entire Stanford page on Suicidology. Ethics are man-made constructs. None of it means anything. Bernard, Camus, Kant, everything's bullshit.
I agree.
I'm not even human anymore.
What makes you say that?
You can take artistic liberty on what that means.
I can take artistic liberty on what everything means, but I don't want to take it when it comes to your feelings. I want to take it as it is and understand it the way you feel it. So, what makes you say this?
I am just not human. I'm fundamentally missing the survival gene. I'm submitting to nature by ending it. I swear, you won't believe me.
Of course I do. I know you find solace in thinking that I don't understand you, Zainab, but I hate to tell you that I do. Can you wait for me then? I don't want to do it alone.